I want to get back to our story now with regards to the city of Tshwane. It remains, as you know, without a mayor. The Tshwane Council meeting to elect a new mayor collapsed yesterday after the ANC and EFF walked out. I want to bring in my guest today, who's the Deputy Director General of COCTA in Gauteng, Willie Bila. Thank you very much indeed for staying around. Appreciate it. We had to get to that breaking news. But where we left off was you explaining the process. So the city doesn't have a mayor. It affects service delivery issues. What is the process now going forward in order to elect this mayor?
Let me explain that it is not only that it does not have a mayor. They also do not have members of the mayoral committee.
Right.
Because once the mayor resigns,
yes,
the mayoral committee that he appointed also collapses. Automatically it's also gone.
Right. So there's no government in place?
There's no government, there's
right.
no executive structure at the moment.
Right.
So what must happen is that, but remember you have the speaker is still there, you have the acting city manager. So in other words, administration is there and the speaker can still, perform some of the executive functions because that's the only person who is there.
Signing off on big projects?
No. She cannot sign off big projects. The only person who can deal with any project, but remember also subject to certain limitations, is the city manager, because there are also processes that he needs to follow.
Right.
They have 7 days within which the speaker must convene council. Should that not happen, then what it means is the city manager will then have to advise the MEC that this is the position, and then the MEC will then consider all legal options and remedies available to him.
Talk to us about the legal options and remedies. When the province steps in, what happens?
Look, when the province steps in, there are two ways in which it can happen. One, he can consider supporting the municipality at this stage in terms of Section 154.
How?
Right? He can send in a team there. At the moment, let me indicate that COCTA has developed and is implementing a regional-based approach in terms of local government support. We now have teams that are dedicated to all the various regions and in terms of our corridors of development. So there is a team dedicated to the City of Tshwane, which can then give support. Now that team is not only a COCTA team, it's a team that will include the national, it will include province and other sector departments. Then we can go and support the City of Tshwane. But should then that support not be enough, and should there be problems in that council needs to be convened and it cannot happen, the MEC, properly advised, can then approach the provincial cabinet for a resolution. Right? One of the resolutions might be, should we not consider placing the City of Tshwane under administration or not? But remember that under Section 139, there are quite a number of options. You can dissolve council or you cannot dissolve council. You can give support but still place them under 139 without necessarily appointing an administrator.
So if we go down that route after 7 days and don't get any joy with regards to electing a mayor, how long is that process, the latter part of it, likely to take?
But certainly it cannot take more than 14 days. They have they have to take a decision as soon as possible. Yes, as to which option is he going to take. That has to happen because remember, you cannot place service delivery at ransom and at risk. Because what is happening is that the nation in the City of Tshwane is being prejudiced. They are suffering from lack of service delivery. There's actually no instrument to implement service delivery.
It's good to get time frames because so you've got 7 days, subsequent to that you have 14 days, in order to get some sort of resolution here. I'm quick running out of time, but I need to get your point on this. Katlego Mateba reportedly says that she has no intentions of resigning. Legally, how would she be removed as Speaker?
Look, the only way in which she can be removed as Speaker is if the council would have sent a report to the MEC to say that she has gone through all the relevant committees, your ethics committee, integrity committees that they have there, and council has accepted the report from the relevant committee dealing with her misconduct, and there is a recommendation which is finally adopted that she must be removed as a speaker. And that is then forwarded to the MEC for consideration. Now remember, when he considers that, he can either agree with council or not agree with council, or he can even vary that resolution from council.
Right.
At this stage, like I've indicated, the MEC did appoint an investigator in terms of Section 14.4 of the Code of Conduct and in terms of the Structures Act and the Systems Act as well as the Constitution. That report must serve before the MEC in respect of the previous incidences, except for this one of the 27th of February. So the advocate was appointed in February. His work was supposed to start, I'm certain, on the 13th of February.
Right.
So we're expecting that that report should serve before the MEC with recommendations come the end of February 2020.
So we got to go, but thank you very much indeed for coming through and sticking around through our breaking news. That was the Deputy Director General of Gauteng, Willie Bila, giving us a way forward with regards to what's happening in Gauteng.